Greetings, my fellow connoisseurs of fine art. I return with another stupid video. For those of you who are not aware, Blizzard just launched Fresh Classic Realms on November 21st, 2024. I was around in 2019 for the original Fresh servers, but I didn't play that much. I only sucked on the big toe instead of feasting on all 10. World of Warcraft and I go way back. I was born in the north-southwestern Philippines. Obviously, I was a dirty dumpster baby, thrust into this cruel world from betwixt my mother's blue waffle loins. When I was a teenager, all I cared about was warm milk, eating apps, and trying to finger fuck people. But I had two friends that were really into this fancy, newfangled computer video game entertainment software called World of Warcraft. It was everywhere at the time, so I was already aware of it, but I had no interest in playing. I love hentai.
It's called hentai, and it's art.
Video games, anime and manga.
I love anime!
Yeah, and manga!
D&D, but I'm not going to play WoW. I'm not some kind of fucking nerd. One chilling, blustery night in the cold confines of my dumpster baby home, my two WoW friends and I were enjoying some wholesome family TV programming. An episode of the notorious anime called South Park came on. The episode was titled Make Love, Not Warcraft. Now, I can't condone what was on display in that episode and some of the language they used. It's just too crude and saucy for my tastes. It offended my delicate sensibilities. But what it did do was make me truly realize just how much this game had dry penetrated the pop culture zeitgeist. So the following day, my friends and I went on a daring mission. I went to grab my mom's car keys. I looked all through the house, all through my parents' bedroom, and I finally found them in my mom's bedside table drawer, along with her Black Thunder, still slick with the juices of my mother's late night shenanigans.
What the fuck is this, Mom? What the fuck is this? What? I don't understand how you're gonna be 41 and still fucking be buying this shit!
I wiped my fingers on my booty shorts and me and the boys got in the car. It was a 1993 Toyota Corolla station wagon with a hole in the passenger side floor. I lost many compatriots to that hole. It was an old piece of crap, so the only way to switch gears was to sit on the stick shift, fully inserted, and change gears with the strength of your rectum. Of course, my rectum was the strongest in my class. We made our way to the local mall, which contained an electronics boutique games. There, upon the barren PC software shelf, was the World of Warcraft's battle chest. All the WoW you could buy at the time for $25. This was back when physical PC gaming packaging was crazy. It had a girthy manual for the base game, as well as a strategy guide for the Burning Crusade, and a bunch of installation CDs and 30 days of game time. I truly miss when PC RPGs would come loaded with a whole bunch of cool stuff like that. I popped that old bitch into my Commodore 64 and waited 15 hours to download the game. I ran out of hot dogs to place in front of the hamster wheel that delivered us internet, so it took a little bit longer. But once I got online and made my first ever character, a dwarf paladin, there was no way I could ever go back from this. The world of Azeroth truly was a mind-melting thing to behold when I was younger. I had never seen such a vast landscape in any game, period. And I was just in the dwarven starting area for the first few hours. I had no idea that I would eventually be walking into places like Ironforge, Stormwind, and other massive capital cities that truly felt like the game world was alive. No loading screens between areas either. Trade chat was humming with people calling other people stupid, random characters mindlessly falling into the lava of the Great Forge, and me stumbling around the place trying to figure out what I was supposed to be doing. My first week, I put in so many hours I shit my pants. I have an electric scooter next to me so I don't have to walk between my PC and the hole outside to poop. I was running Wailing Caverns with my friends and some randoms, and if you've played Classic Dungeons, it takes a long ass time to find a group, walk all the way to the dungeon, and running the dungeon takes forever as well. I thought I had a buffalo wing flavored toot coming up, but it was a poo. I accidentally shit it all over myself, and you don't want to shit on yourself by accident, because then it won't be a good one. Which is why I got half chubbed when Blizzard announced fresh classic servers once again. I had never played vanilla. I started about 1 year into TBC, so this time I wasn't going to let Classic pass me by. Retail WoW is still good. It is chock full of convenience and quality of life. At level 30 you can get a flying mount and just fly over everything that makes the game special. You level so fast there's only a few hours to enjoy the entirety the game has to offer because Blizzard wants to funnel every player into the newest hamster wheel as fast as possible. Retail WoW lacks any sort of inconvenience or friction, which is fine for what it is, but those small things is what makes Classic so special. Walking all the way to Orgrimmar from Valley of Trials and getting chased by chickens if you wandered off the path, so you can park your bank cult at the mailbox was a pain in the ass. But you saw other people out there. racing each other to copper nodes, calling each other racial slurs when they tag mobs, or people walking around begging for gold. Vanilla WoW will always be a unique and quirky game, and there still isn't anything quite like it to this day. The normal classic servers are going to progress into Pandaria next year, but I feel like they're well into the territory of retail at this point. When are we going to stop once we get every single feature that we have in retail? At what point does classic just become new Coke? I, for one, hope there will always be at least one classic server available, so I can always go back to when it took 5,000 hours to hit 60. You had to walk around until level 40 like a chump, and aggroing more than one mob might kill you. Vanilla WoW has its sore spots, but there really is nothing like it. And if, for whatever reason, Blizzard pulls support for these classic realms, there's always alternatives like Turtle WoW, who seem to be delivering a true Classic Plus experience. No sub fee either. If you've ever had even the slightest inkling of giving World of Warcraft a try, please give Classic WoW a shot. Whether it's a private server or official servers, you don't even have to get really deep into the game. Make a character and level up a bit. Nothing like it exists in modern gaming. Hey everyone, if you made it to the end of this dumbass video, consider liking, subscribing, all the stupid YouTube stuff. And if you ever happen across your mom's dildo, just leave it alone. Don't smash it. Smashing is not so good. Maybe clean it up, take it through the car wash, or maybe let the dog lick it clean.